Welcome back to the Washington Huddle. I'm Nathan Epstein inside the social media headquarters. So the question of the week revolves around this man, Adrian Peterson. He said, "It's in my blood." Hashtag all day. Now, what did he do over the weekend? He reached the 4th spot on the NFL's all-time rushing touchdowns list, ties him with the great Walter Payton. And this is what he said after that game. Adrian Peterson, "I'm just making my childhood dream come true, playing amongst the legends. Walter Payton, Curtis Martin, all glory to him." Now, we asked you, he's only been with the Redskins since basically the start of last season. What is his legacy, speaking of Adrian Peterson, in such a short time with the Washington organization? So we went to Facebook. Maurice Wellington on Facebook says, "He's only been there for 2 years, so I don't know what they mean by legacy. He'll always have the year he was able to turn back the clock and eclipse 1,000 yards, rushing at 33 years old," talking about last year, after everyone thought he was done and washed up. So a lot of people still consider him a Viking. Michael on Facebook, "He will always be remembered as a Viking." Case in point, at least that's what I think of when I think about him. Now, Brian on Facebook says, "AP Adrian Peterson will always be remembered as a Redskin, revitalizing his Hall of Fame career with an organization that still could appreciate his talent." Hashtag hail to the Redskins, and who could forget when he got to Washington, everybody thought he was pretty much washed up, having spent one season, and a bad one at that, with the New Orleans Saints. Now, Adrian Peterson wasn't the only one to have a great game against the Philadelphia Eagles. That would be Dwayne Haskins, 261 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, probably his best game of the season. And here's what he had to say after that game: "I'm just getting started. Better days ahead." Hashtag hail to the Redskins. Speaking of the Redskins, they're 3-11. Now, they got the New York Giants coming up, but somebody is going to go to the playoffs out of the NFC East. It's either going to be the Cowboys or the Eagles, and they play this weekend, so that should be an interesting game. And we want to hear from you. Who do you think is going to represent the NFC East in the playoffs coming up this season? You can always go to @WashHuddle on Twitter and give us your thoughts. In the meantime, I'm Nathan Epstein inside the social media headquarters on the Washington Huddle.